The dangerous missions the SEALs undertake require constant, rigorous training. This discipline is one thing that has not changed since the formation of the Naval Combat Demolition Units during World War II. Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Training, or BUDS, takes place at the Naval Special Warfare Center in Coronado, California. 25 weeks of the toughest training required anywhere in the U.S. Armed Forces will mold these volunteers who complete it into Navy SEALs. Only about 1/3 will finish BUDS training. Men of exceptional physical and mental abilities are required to operate in the extreme environments typical for SEALs. During the first phase, SEAL training repeatedly pushes the recruit to his limits. A man learns that he's capable of 10 times the physical effort he thought possible. The 6th week of first phase is officially called Motivation Week by the Navy. The recruits have another, more descriptive name. This 5-day period of intense training is affectionately called Hell Week. For SEAL trainees, a day truly has 24 hours. These recruits will be lucky to sleep 4 hours in the next 5 days. Perhaps it was during the rigors of Hell Week that a favorite SEAL's phrase was coined. The only easy day was yesterday. The extreme physical and mental stress of this intense training causes many volunteers to return to the regular Navy. A recruit can simply ring a bell 3 times in the muster area if he wishes to quit SEAL training. He's immediately returned to regular Navy duty. The excruciating physical training of Hell Week teaches that teamwork is essential. The training exercises, or evolutions, are designed to make the men work together. Teamwork is an essential element of SEAL success. The ranks have thinned considerably by the time second phase begins. Recruits now learn to use self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, known as scuba systems. The use of 2 types of scuba gear must become second nature to the future SEALs. Classes on open-circuit scuba diving are taught at the Navy Special Warfare Pool facilities. This is the same gear used by sport divers. It's called open circuit because exhaled air escapes to the surface. The buddy system is another example of the importance of teamwork in SEAL training. Sharing the air in your tanks with your teammate builds trust and confidence. This technique can mean the difference between life and death in an underwater emergency. The cold waters of San Diego Bay provide the setting for the first series of open water dives for SEAL trainees. Here they hone the skills learned in the pool. An attack board provides the tools a SEAL needs to find a target underwater during the day or in the dark, disorienting ocean at night. Accurate underwater navigation is crucial to the success of many SEAL missions. Success in the diving evolutions is the result of hard study and concentration in the classroom. The physics of diving must be thoroughly understood to avoid such underwater dangers as the bends, embolisms, and hypothermia. While prevention is stressed, treatment of these emergencies is also a part of the diving medicine curriculum. Academic standards are as stringent as the physical requirements of SEAL training. Those who cannot make passing grades are dropped from the program. The second type of scuba gear used by SEALs is the Dräger closed-circuit system. This sophisticated breathing apparatus recirculates the air divers exhale, which prevents telltale bubbles from surfacing. This pure oxygen system allows diving to a depth of 2 atmospheres. Going deeper than this can cause oxygen toxicity, a potentially lethal disorder. Land warfare techniques are covered in the 3rd phase of SEAL training. 45 different skills must be mastered before a trainee can graduate. Rappelling, land navigation, advanced weapons handling, ambush and counter-ambush techniques are a few of the skills learned in 3rd phase. Graduation day is a milestone for SEAL recruits. They have just completed the toughest training program in the world. The sense of pride and accomplishment is evident in these men as they're given the opportunity to do something they've resisted for 25 weeks. Ringing the brass bell 3 times signifies the end of BUD/S training. Each graduate of BUD/S training is assigned to a SEAL team. He then completes 3 weeks of basic parachute training at Fort Benning, Georgia. This may be followed by advanced free fall training with the SEAL team. SEAL Tactical Training, or STT, polishes the methods taught in the 3 phases of BUD/S training. As we saw in Grenada and in the Gulf War, Navy sea, air, and land teams are often the first U.S. forces at the scene in trouble spots. One way this is accomplished without detection by unfriendly forces is the use of C-130 aircraft to drop SEALs beyond the range of enemy radar. Accurate parachute drops are practiced to ensure the team lands together and quickly assembles into an effective force in the Combat Rubber Raiding Craft, or CRRC.